Hi, everybody, and welcome to this session of Real Life with the Entrepreneur. And I have my good friend and co-host CJC Boyd with me, and I am still Andra Annette. So today I wanted to talk about, not just being your authentic self, but really remembering where you came from, because you can be a little persnickety sometimes with people, and no matter where you are in life, it's very important that you remember to be kind, because just as quickly as you rise, you can fall. So it's important to always treat people with respect and dignity, no matter what stage of the game you're in. So, what are your thoughts, CJ?
I think, it's important for people to remember where you came. Met so many people who, have rose to the top very quickly and then they forget their core values, who they are at the core level, their integrity, their kindness, their generosity, because that they never thought was possible for them. And then everything from their up goes out the window. It's important to remember who you are at the what amount of money you have, no matter how many followers or whatever you have, you're still a shitty person and you have $1 million, you're a shitty person with $1 million.
I love that.
Then that's $1 million that you can use in a great way.
Because I was recently privy to a conversation, and I was kind of flabbergasted, because I expect better. So and I was just like, oh my God. And this was something that happened in my day-to-day life, at work. And I had to let them know, you're so out of line. So I called them aside, because I would never like openly embarrass anyone. That's just not who I am, and I said, you really owe that person an apology, because you don't know what someone else is going through. And what you said was out of line and inappropriate. And I said, the rest is up to you. And I just walked away from them. I just dismissed them, because I think that we think that we're the only ones that have shit going on, and that other people should just know that we're having a bad day or we're cranky, because we're not getting what we want. And it's unacceptable, really, to be unkind, and I think that too, people think because they are at a level where they want to be, that somehow that gives them a pass to be respectful, and it really doesn't give you a pass,
Oh,
so yeah, and there are people, no matter what level you're at, you're working on a team. I'm on 9 different channels. You're on God knows how many. We don't do that work independently. We haven't automated everything in our life. There are people in our lives, our family, that support us. So they're all part of that picture too. We work as a teams, and they might not buy into our vision, or even if they do, they still deserve to be treated with love and respect. It doesn't mean that because we're part of their vision or we're working on that goal with them, that being disrespectful is ever appropriate. You could say what you want to say in a nice way, right?
absolutely. I agree. I think when you were talking, when people get to a certain level, some stuff and they've achieved this level that they've wanted to get to, that there should, no, you put your pants on one leg at a time, just like me. I'm going through the same way, and just because I'm not to where you are doesn't give you the right to make me feel less, like I'm not as good as you. And it really floors me that there are so many people claim they're part of a team and they want to do collaboration, but they're on the heads of other people to get to the, but then they're preaching about being collaborative and working as a team and doing all these things. You're going to get further as a team and supporting one another and reach their goals and uplifting people and empowering people than you are at using those at their expense.
So you can't, she went in and out, guys, right? You heard that too, but you get the gist of what she's saying. Even with those little things missing, we're having bad Wi-Fi connection today. But what you said is so true. And you have to realize that as they were building their team, they had to listen to the insights of other people, to and collaborate with them to see what would work and what wouldn't. So you didn't get there by yourself. Nobody gets there by themselves. I'm a collection of all those people, all those moments, good and bad, throughout my life. I didn't get to where I am because it was a decision I made solely. So you have to step back sometime. And I think ego and pride gets in our way. I think um, when we are so focused on what we want and what we want to achieve, we do lose sight of that critical piece for why we're here. We're here to help. We're here to add value. It's not about us at all. It doesn't matter if we're having a bad hair day. You still got to go live and talk about your shit, right? So
Exactly.
so it's really not about us. It's about showing up and just sharing what you got to share and helping people in a genuine way because you care, and
Absolutely.
when you show up with that attitude, like, how can I add value to another person? How can I help them today? It's not a job. It's not, and you will get to where you want to get because people will hear your message much better than they will than if you're like, say, Nurse Ratchet. What do you want? you know so what do you want now? Did I give you your medicine? So you have to be able to treat people. So is there anything else you'd like to add before we close this
I
segment?
just want to say, I love when people say that they're self-made. People claim I'm self. You've never done anything just totally on your own. And like you said, everybody that you come into contact with your whole entire life, all those people in grade school, made fun of me because dressed my had crooked teeth and I had a lazy eye. Those people impacted my life in the same that I'm in contact with now are inspired me. Those people, the type of person that I when I so like you said, we take in bits and pieces from every contact with, and nobody is self-made. Every single person on our journey, and they're part of know fame or to be inspiring or to be empowering, and those people play as somebody that you're paying shit tons of money to tell you how to build your business for your.
I love what you said, what I heard.
I'm sorry, I have.
It's okay. I know. Like at a certain time of day where you are, the internet just goes. And today we schedule things a little later. It's okay. I could still hear the tonations and where you're going with that. That the child in grammar school had an impact on who you became and what you choose to listen to. And you know what I mean? And now stepping into yourself despite what everybody says and just going with CJ, right? So that I
Absolutely.
heard that, and I think our audience did too. But before we lose total connection, we're going to say goodbye for today. And we hope you enjoyed this session of Real Life of the Entrepreneur. CJC Boyd and Andra Annette. Have a great day, guys.